The card at the bottom of your deck is the Page of Swords reversed. So this is really good, Libras, because this means that in your love life, whatever's going on, you're kind of minding your own business. So are they. Okay, no one's like stalking, nobody's spying. It's kind of like this safe environment. You're not wondering so much about what they're doing. What are they doing? How is it affecting me? You're not worried about that. You're kind of doing your own thing. Okay, coming in from the past, from August, we have the Ace of Wands reversed. So, is there no passion? Was there no passion? Were you focused on other things? Possibly. All right. Maybe there wasn't a new relationship. Maybe you're in a completely committed bond. Maybe not so heavy on the passion in August, but, that comes and goes in relationships. At the primary position of your reading for September, Libras, is the Seven of Pentacles. So you may be kind of focusing on what work maybe we need to do some work, partner, honey, to get this passion back. Where's the passion? I'm not so worried about what you're doing, but I don't feel like there's anything shady going on, but we need to do some work here. And then in your challenge and benefit position, we have the Devil. So are there some kind of unhealthy addictions with relating to this person? Frankly, it doesn't really look like it. So it's a benefit, right? And challenge is that if there is, then that could be part of this work that needs to be done here with the Seven of Pentacles. Now, in your foundation, we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So there's a lot of things being lifted off your plate, lifted off your chest. You're going to be experiencing this like deep breath of freedom and relaxation. So maybe you can focus on love. You can have the energy to put work into this. Two of Cups is crowning you. So there is love in the air, Libras. There is a connection that you're thinking about. And it's a good one because you don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to go anywhere. Here in your future position, we have the Eight of Cups reversed. So no one's feeling like they need to leave or walk away. There's staying power here in this, Libras. This is such a beautiful, positive reading. I love this. Your love life has staying power. You feel strong. You feel confident. There's trust here. There's loyalty. They also feel the same way because this is how they feel about you. They don't feel like that you're crazy. And Libras, you're not. You're like the most balanced. You're balanced. You're always trying to balance everything out. You want everyone to be comfortable. You want to understand everything. So there's a really good dynamic here, Libras. Love is in the air. Maybe a little bit of work to do, but you're freeing yourself up in order to do the work. Same with your partner. Same with your person. If you're completely single, then you can really be welcoming in love this month. So date. Because you might really meet somebody. If you're coming from this like passionless place because you're not dating, date. Put the work into your dating life. You're going to find healthy connections. You're going to have the freedom and the time and energy to date. There's love here on the table for you. If you need to find it, if you want to find it, it's going to have staying power. They are going to feel like it's a healthy dynamic, and so are you. Hopes and fears. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is reversed. So you're hoping, or you're fearing, that you're afraid that things aren't going to go in your favor. You're afraid that things are going to kind of take a turn for the worse. You're worried about it, especially if things are going so well. It's like, when's the bus going to come hit me in the face? I'm standing in the road, the sun is shining, but where's the bus? You're looking around, where's the bus? This is just a fear, Libras. Don't worry so much about it. Because in your outcome, the Emperor. Are you dating a fire sign? Are you interested in a fire sign? Very possible. All right, we have Pentacles here. We have Swords. We have Wands. Healthy love life in September. And this is the card of Aries. And out of all the fire signs, they're always moving around, doing this, doing that. Aries has staying power. They don't really build relationships, real solid relationships that have this. with people that they don't want to be around long term. They don't put the energy. They can put their energy anywhere. So if an Aries is choosing to put their energy into you, if it feels healthy, they're in for life. Right? So Libras, if you're not dating, if you're not seeing anybody date, you could be meeting somebody very special, very long term. If you're in a committed bond, you're going to be working to get some of the passion back. Again, healthy. It's just a healthy love life, healthy relationship life. If you're coming from a place where there was a lot of turbulence, volatility, it's going to be rectified this month. If you just met somebody, understand, Libras, that this could be something that is very solid. They are viewing you in such a positive light, and so are you. Nobody's going anywhere. Unless you let fear take over, don't let fear take over. The Emperor, fearless. The Emperor is fearless, so don't get bogged down in this worry. Okay, don't sit here and weigh pros and cons all day long. Just be in the relationship and enjoy it. Okay. All right. And because this Page of Swords is reversed, it's not so much that people aren't caring or watching. It's like there's just trust there. So they don't need to know. They know that you're going to talk to them. You know that they're going to talk to you if anything arises. So again, back to this trust, back to this safety. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Are you dealing with a water sign? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Initiation, proposals, invitations of love. Strong energy. All right, this is coming towards you or you them, but there is like somebody very interested in you and you're going to know about it. They might have their guard up because she's wearing armor, but there's this, in front of it is this ever-growing, ever-blooming lotus flower, and she's looking down at it, and it's like from her solar plexus, there's all this passion. She sees so much potential here, and she's going to do something about it. Ooh, I'm excited, Libras. Okay, at the center of this reading, we have the Hanged Man. So, there could be moments, and I'm talking specifically because this is next to the Seven of Swords. There could be moments in September where you're not 100% sure if they're a safe person for you. Are they a little overconfident? Not so much in terms of lying and cheating and stealing and sneaky behavior. A little bit. But not so much with all these other cards that are around it. But you're going to be a little unsure of their motives. Maybe they're coming on so strong and you are feeling like you need to protect yourself a little bit. We have this Lion, the ego is protecting the emotions of the cups. But don't let that get the best of you. Be in it. Be in it. Don't hang around waiting forever. If you need to take a pause, analyze. And I'm going to get back up to this up here, but I just wanted to talk about these cards here because this is you're going to be pausing. You're going to be thinking about something. Is it something they said? Is it something they did? But look at their actions. The Queen of Discs. This is generosity. She wants everybody to be happy. She wants everybody to be comfortable. Okay? There's a groundedness. She's a Pentacles energy. So there's a groundedness and a realness to what she does. It comes from a good place, a solid place in her soul. All right, she's connected to who she is and what she wants. And what she wants is for everyone to be happy, everyone to feel safe, everyone to feel secure. Huge supportive energy here. So be careful which side of this you're looking at when you are hanging out there waiting. Now look at this hangman. He's actually closer to her and actually kind of turned towards her a little bit. Keep that in mind. This is the way to go. This is what needs to be focused on. And just like energy dynamics and projection, Focus on what you want. Don't focus on what you don't want. What you focus on is the beginning of manifesting the reality. So focus on the generosity. Focus on the warm, kind-hearted place. Because up here, we have a choice. Libras, you have a choice, but we have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. So you have the passion. You're ready to fight. You're ready to, get into a new relationship or fix your current relationship. You're ready for the passion to come back. And the 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment for life. And skeletons. For life. And you see this passionate, fiery stallion here underneath these skeletons. Emotional fulfillment for life. It is definitely worth another fight. Decide. And then part of this decision is, what do I focus on? What do I focus on? Pro, con, pro, con, pro, con. This is you, Libras. What are the pros? What are the cons? What are the pros? What are the cons? Focus on the pros. This person's in it. Okay, they've already demonstrated that. King of Cups. And don't forget the Knight of Cups. What are they demonstrating? Actions speak louder than words. This is actions towards you, about love, about emotions. Look what they're looking at. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Tower. So you could also be dealing with an earth sign. But again, King of Pentacles. Solid, stable, connected. Okay? Very, very, very much honest. He's generally a family man. So he or she, because we're doing general readings, but, King of Pentacles, earth sign, Queen of Pentacles, earth sign. So there's a wholeness here in what this is. And there's also a lot of emotions. And emotional maturity, too. Okay? Life maturity, emotional maturity. Spiritual maturity, because she knows that giving and sharing and offering love brings that back to her. Then we have the Tower card. There's that bus you were looking for. Here it is. Kind of, but not so. I mean, things can break down. Communication can break down. Confusion. You could be focusing on the wrong thing and it causes confusion. You also may be involved or about to be involved, or there's two people, because again, we have this decision here. So if you're just dating, you could very easily be meeting someone that could be a lifelong partner, Libras. But in the meantime, while you're dating, because you're dating, you could meet multiple people and somebody might really just get their heart broken. You may have to kind of tell them that you're choosing somebody else or you're just not that into them. I'm just not that into you. It's you, not me. I meant to say it's me, not you. I'm sorry. But yeah, the Tower, okay? You may have to break somebody's heart. But in your current relationship, be careful what you focus on. Really, be careful what you focus on. It could manifest a reality. 7 of Wands, defenses. If someone's focusing on this, and maybe it's warranted to be focused on this on some level, Libras, especially if you're dealing with two people, one person could be proving to maybe be not that safe of a relationship, so it may cause you to throw your defenses up. It may cause you to shut down, walk away, and protect your emotions. But this is advice and guidance, so be a little cautious. Don't just jump right in because the Knight of Cups says so. Okay, you're still going to do your weighing out. You're still going to do your balancing. But I think in the end, especially based on the last spread that we just did, I think that you're going to really believe in love and have faith in love and choose the person that is going to be the safest choice. And if you're in a long-term bond and this is kind of a threat and your defenses are up, watch for the actions because they're coming and it's going to restore you in your relationship and it's going to be very healing to see what their actions actually are because these are good actions. There may have been this threat of something, but it might not be real. This is what's real. So be careful where you're focusing on. Ten of Swords. I feel like there's this decision between two people and one person's really going to get hurt. And they were really into you. That's kind of what this seems like. Especially based off the other side of the spread. It was so promising. There is safety and love. There is, we had the Emperor there. So there's positivity. There's action moving forward. There's longevity there. But in this spread, we see multiple people. So one person may not necessarily be getting what they want in the end, and it's going to hurt them. But you got to look out for numero uno, Libras. Okay, instead of focusing on just keeping everybody else happy, which I don't necessarily think is going to be the case. And that's why you're doing this. That's why you're making this decision.